Hi guys, today we're going to be doing lesson 17 for 2nd grade. So we're starting with skip counting today, and we have numbers 2, 6, and 10 to do. But first, we're going to start with number 10 because this is the simplest one so far that we have highlighted. So let's look at the numbers we have. We have 4, 8, and 12. So let's look at the difference between each number. Oops. So 4 and 8, let's subtract to find this difference. 8 minus 4 equals 4. So to go from 4 to 8, we're going to have to add 4. And then the difference between 12 and 8 is 4. So to get from 8 to 12, you're going to add 4. So now we can see that each number, to get to the next number, you're going to be adding 4. Adding 4, add 4. Then add 4. So let's go from 12 to the next number. We'll add 4 to 12. 2 plus 4 equals 6, and bring down the 1. We have 16 for our next number. And then we'll do 16 plus 4 to find the next number. 6 plus 4 equals 10, so we'll put the 0 here, and the 1 goes to the tens. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So we have 20 for our next number. The pattern, and then do 20 plus 20 plus 4 to find the next next answer. Oops, okay. 20 plus 4, 0 plus 4 equals 4, bring down the 2. And you have 24. So we have 16, 20, and 24. And each number goes up by 4. Now let's go on to our next question. We'll do number 6 now. We have to look for the difference between each number. So let's go from 45 to 30. Now we know that this number is bigger than this number, so we're going to be subtracting. 5 minus 0 equals 5, 4 minus 3 equals 1. So instead of adding, because the next number is going to be smaller than the earlier number, we're going to be subtracting. So 45 to get to 30, you're going to do minus 15. Let's check that. 45 minus 15. 5 minus 5 equals 0. 5 minus 1 equals 3. Yes, we do get to 30. Now let's do 30 minus 15 and see if we get the same thing. So we'll regroup. Bring the 10 over to the 1. We have 10 minus 5 equals 5. 2 minus 1 equals 1. So yes, we're going to be subtracting by 15 to get to the next number. So I know that from here to here is going to be subtracting 15 minus 15, and this is also minus 15. So we know that something minus 15 equals 45. Now we did this with our missing numbers before, but to find what subtracting 15 will leave you with 45, we're going to be adding 45 and 15. You can also see this as basically adding 15 to both sides of the equal sign right here. So now we're going to get blank plus 0 equals 60. 60. Now we can just ignore the 0 because 0 doesn't mean anything. So we know that the blank equals 60. So that is this blank right here. Let's check that. 60 minus 15. 10 minus 5 equals 5. 5 minus 1 equals 4. And yes, we do get to 45. So we'll just continuously add 15. So 60 plus 15 and 0 plus 5 equals 5. 6 plus 1 equals 7. And then 75 plus 15 to get to the next earlier number. So we have 5 plus 5 equals 10. We'll regroup. 1 plus 7 equals 8. 8 plus 1 equals 9. So 90. And if you go back and subtract 15 from each number that we found, you're going to get the next number. And then lastly, we'll do number 2. We have 0, blank, blank, 15, blank, 25. So this is a bit more difficult, but we can do this. So let's go to the questions over here and let's look at this. We have plus 4 and plus 4, right? To go from this number to this number, you're going this distance. And this distance is plus 4 and plus 4. So let's add 4 plus 4. That's 8. So to get from 16 to 24, you're going to add 8. Let's see if that's true. 6 plus 8 equals 14. 2. So yes, to get from here to here, it's 8, which is just 4 plus 4. So let's try this with here. So let's find the difference between 15 and 25. So 5 minus 5 equals 0, 2 minus 1 equals 10. So this entire difference between two numbers with the number in the middle is 10. So we'll have to split this in half and see which number added to itself equals 10. So 0 plus 10 equals 10, 1 plus 9 equals 10, 2 plus 8 equals 10, 3 plus 7 equals 10, 4 plus 6 equals 10, and 5 plus 5 equals 10. I'll write that down right here. We have 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5, 5. Now these are the same numbers added to each other. So let's see if this is plus 5 and this is also plus 5. Do 15 plus 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. We have a 20 and 20 plus 5. Sure enough, it is 25. So we're going to be adding 5 to each number. So let's do 0 plus 5 right here, which equals 5, and then 5 plus 5 equals 10. If you go back and add 5 to each number that we found, you're going to get that it is the right answer. Now let's move on to expanded form. Let's try our first example, number 30. We have the number 30. So it says to write the number and it's in expanded form, so we're going to write the place value out. So let's look here. We have a 3 in the tens place. Sorry, a 3 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. So that means we have 3 tens in this number and then 0 ones. And we're going to add it to put them together. Let's try number 9. We have 111. So we have a 1 in the hundreds place, a 1 in the tens place, and a 1 in the ones place. So let's write that out. We said 1 in the hundreds place, so 100 plus 1 tens and plus 1 ones. Now if you look here, 100 equals 100. 1 tens equals 10, and then 1 ones equals just 1. If you add 0 plus 0 plus 1 equals 1, 0 plus 1 equals 1, 1, bring that down, is a 111. So this is the same as this, and this is the same as this as well. Now let's go into our next page. We have subtraction. So it says to subtract, then add to check. So let's do 80 minus 36 right here, 80 minus 36. Just do this as a normal subtraction question, so we'll have to regroup because you cannot do 0 minus 6. So we have a 7 here, and we're going to move that 10 to the ones. So now we have 10 minus 6 equals 4. 7 minus 3 also equals 4. So this equals 44. Now, let's see if we did get the correct answer. We're going to check by adding these two together, because 80 minus 36 equals 44 means you had 80 first and then you took away this 36, then you're left with this 44. So then if you add this 36, this blue 36 with this red 44, you're going to get this gigantic 80. I hope that makes sense. So let's try adding these two numbers, 36 and 44. 36 plus 44, 6 plus 4 equals 10. 1 plus 2 equals 4, plus 4 equals 8. So 36 plus 44, and it does equal 80. Let's do number 5, 74 minus 44. Same thing, 74 minus 44. 4 minus 4 equals 0, 7 minus 4 equals 3. Yeah, 30. So we'll add these two numbers here and check to see if we got the right answer. 4 plus 0 equals 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. So we have 74. All these numbers are the same. Lastly, we have word problems. Let's go over number 5. It says Margaret grouped her marbles into bags of 10. She has 10 full bags and 3 leftover marbles. How many marbles does Margaret have? So if you look at this, if her marbles are grouped into bags of 10, then each bag symbolizes 1 10. So she has 6 full bags, then that's basically having 6 10s. And 3 leftover marbles. Oops, I know we used red for 10, so she has 6 full bags, which is 6 10s, and 3 leftovers, which would be the 3 ones. We did this earlier right here. So 6 10s is 60. And then 3 ones is 3, and we'll add. 0 plus 3 equals 3, 6, bring that down. So Margaret has 63 marbles. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this